When you're out and about, you don't really want to carry something like this on your head or in your bag. I mean, first of all, they're heavy. Secondly, they're pretty bloody large. And thirdly, well, these are open back, so you don't really want to take these on the bus with you and let everybody know that you're listening to Bloody Britney. But I might have a solution for you. In this video, I'm looking at the SoundMAGIC P23BT stereo Bluetooth headset. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So yeah, here's the P23BT box. And yeah, pretty tidy little box. These are actually an on-ear headphone. They're not over-ear, so they're pretty small and compact. Foldable design. The price is like 40. Let me check for a sec real quick. The price is about $49, so sub $50 Bluetooth headset. It's got some pretty sweet features, but we'll get onto those in a minute. First of all, let's have a look at the actual headphones. There they are. How tiny and compact is that? Just for context, there's the difference. Bit of a difference, eh? Yes, indeed. Yeah, so this is a on-ear foldable design. The frame is, well, obviously you got your spring steel headband as always, but everything else is pretty much plastic. So they feel a little bit flimsy, but you know, I think if you, as long as you treat them with a little bit of respect, they're going to last pretty well. The plastic is very light, but it's quite strong. I don't think, you know, unless you sit on them or do something stupid, they're not going to break for a long time. And as far as the weight goes, they're only like 156 grams, so they weigh next to nothing. Now let me tell you about some of the features real quick. First of all, you got Bluetooth 5.0. The Bluetooth codecs supported are aptX, aptX HD, very nice, along with, of course, AAC and SBC. So aptX HD, man, nice. That is a real bonus, especially at this price point. And look, as far as battery life goes, these are insane. It's madness. As far as straight music playback time, you're looking at like 54 to 60 hours on a single charge. 54 to 60 hours from one charge on these headphones. And for continuous talk time, you still get like 39 to 45 hours, which is still insane. There's something else as well that I'd like to show you. So I'll show you what comes in the box. First of all, you get this little soft carrying pouch. And yes, the headphones do fit just pretty snugly in there, only just fit in there, but yeah, I can actually put these in my pants pocket. That's how small the headphones are. But you get, first of all, you get an adapter. I don't want to show you that as much, but I want to talk about this because this is a microphone cable. So if you plug that in there, and then you can plug this into a phone or your PC or whatever, which is what this is for, the adapter. Then you got a wired microphone, and obviously the voice quality of the wired microphone is definitely better than the Bluetooth one. Should I do it now? Yeah, let's do it now. Actually, let's have a listen now to the microphones. This is a test of the inbuilt microphone on the SoundMAGIC P23BT. As you can hear, it's nice and clear, so if you are into online gaming and you want to have a nice clear voice, this will be a great option for that. This is a microphone test of the SoundMAGIC P23BT Bluetooth microphone. Obviously, it's not as clear as the included wired microphone, but as far as Bluetooth headphones go, yeah, this microphone's pretty sweet. So as you can hear, the microphone quality is pretty good, especially for the wired version. So if you do a lot of like Skype or conference calls, Zoom calls, etc., this is a real great thing to have. But anyway, let's get back. I'll show you that these actually can fit into this little pouch without too much trouble at all. Just like that, So very portable, really easy to carry around. Let's bring them back out. So they're on-ear headphones, as I said. In terms of comfort, they're pretty good. You know, the clamping force is not too strong. Like I said, very lightweight, so you don't have a lot of weight to support on your head, and yeah, they don't squeeze the sides of your head too much. So in terms of comfort, they're pretty good. An occasional readjustment for myself is necessary just to alleviate any hot spots that occur, but you know, that's talking about after an hour or so. But overall, it's a comfortable little headphone. Now these only have a single physical button, which is just there. I don't know if you can see it, just next to the cable jack. And that is your on and off button and pairing button, etc. All the rest of the controls are actually on the left ear cup here. So for example, if you want to turn the volume up, you swipe up and down, swipe down, forward, forward, no, that would be forward this way. If you're wearing them like this, forward this way to skip a track, and you know, the other way obviously to go back, and etc. So yeah, I find that really handy. It's actually more intuitive for the most part than most TWS IEMs, and it's also a lot easier. You don't tend to have sort of misclicks and misses as much. But enough with all that, it's time to talk about how these guys sound. And as far as sound goes, these sound pretty sweet. They have a balance signature. It's not a real super high fidelity sound. Like if you're concerned only with audio quality, first of all, you probably want to go with something wired. But even in terms of Bluetooth, yeah, you could go for something that perhaps concentrates more on pure audio quality. These are sort of more of an all-rounder. You get that awesome battery life. And don't get me wrong, these do sound nice. They're just not, you know, the ultimate. And let's keep in mind as well that they're under $50. So the entire product as such is pretty good value. So yeah, back to the sound. Pretty balanced. It's got a nice punchy bass. It's not a huge bass. The sub bass extension is okay. Like you do hear those low sub bass notes. You don't feel a lot of rumble. Like the very low bass notes have a fairly light rumble, but it's there, you know, you can hear your notes, and the mid bass is pretty punchy. And then you got your mid range, which is basically on the same level in terms of quantity as your bass. And the mid range is pretty nice. That doesn't have sort of ultimate clarity, but it's fairly clear. It's reasonably clear. The instrument separation and all those technicalities are kind of middling. But you do have a fairly open and spacious sound. It does have a fairly big sound stage, partly because the noise isolation from these little ear cups is not all that great, but it's still good enough. There's not too much noise leaking in, and you don't have a lot of noise leaking out either, so you're probably not going to bother someone sitting next to you on the bus or the train unless you're really pumping the volume up. Then there's the treble, and like you probably expect, the treble is kind of laid back. It's fairly relaxed treble, so it's not the most detailed or resolving treble. It's kind of tuned more for comfort than accuracy or ultimate detail, because when you're out and about, you know, you don't really want to be experiencing fatigue from too bright a treble. But it's a pretty sweet treble. It doesn't sound too dark, or it doesn't sound too overtly dim or anything. And overall, for the price you're paying, these sound pretty darn good. But really, the best selling points of these are the portability. They're foldable, really small, lightweight, comfortable on your head, and that battery life is just insane. Like, you can use these for 2, maybe a couple of weeks, depending on how many hours per day you're listening to them, and you don't have to worry about charging the battery. It's always ready to go. So I think this is a really solid product, actually. If you're a hardcore audiophile looking for the utmost high fidelity audio quality, you shouldn't really be looking in this price range at Bluetooth headphones. You're probably going to have to pay a bit more. But if you're just looking for a really good all-rounder that sounds pretty nice, excellent battery, good microphone, all that kind of stuff, yeah, this is the SoundMAGIC P23BT is a really solid option and I like them. So guys, let me know what you think about these in the comments below. Are you a fan of on-ear headphones, or do you prefer over-ear, or do you even prefer IEMs? But you know, I think for traveling around, moving about, or even doing chores around the house, something like that, this is really convenient and it's a lot less clunky than, you know, full-size headphones. Just something that's real easy to pick up, carry around. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style. If you want to see more audio reviews like this in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later.